I was born in Yugoslavia, which at the time was it was communistic, socialistic country made by sex republics, and I was raised believing in equality. I didn't know a lot about the nations and the diversity and all this burden that actually Balkan is carrying for the centuries. So when 92 happened, first was 91 when the war in Croatia started, and then 92 when it started in Bosnia, I didn't know what's happening. So Sarajevo is a city in a valley. It's surrounded with the mountains a lot. And it's a long city. There is a river called Miljacka that goes through the city. You know, the army, so they were all around. Basically, when you have city in the valley, they could see anything. So you have literally in 500 square meters a mosque, and then there is a church, Catholic church, Orthodox church nearby. So it's known for its multiculturality. We always lived we are the same people with different religions, but we always live next to each other. You have also the synagogue there. Everybody who is not Serb, either especially males, would be taken to the camps. So we were kind of hiding, my brother and my father, and we were trying to find a way to escape. During the war, my father was killed by a sniper, and I was very close to my father. So we found that connection, and we used during the night to take some food, because they told us already that there is no food in the city, and I took my dog with me. That was for me, as a 13-year-old girl, the most important thing to have. And we kind of got into the city. We knew that it's bombed every day. We slept over in one apartment of my father's friends, and my high school was in Old Town. So I would walk all day, but the main road where the car would go was mostly shooted by snipers from the hills or the bombed. We had UN containers or the big walls that are such in order to try to protect the site when you're walking from the snipers. They were controlling the electricity and the water supplies, so they would cut it very often. So basically, I was a teenager, and for me, going out would be literally going with my friends to find and bring water. And sometimes you had to walk a couple of kilometers to find a place and then wait a couple of hours, even if it's a winter, even if it's a cold. But even that is weird, in those dark times, we had fun with my friends, and we would spend a couple of hours just making jokes and waiting for it. And when I think about that now, I used to carry lots of water. Like, I would have 10 liters in one hand, 10 liters in the other hand, and then you would put on yourself other liters. So it would be like 30 liters of water. I'm not sure I would be capable of doing that right now. At 2012-2013, I got the Hubert Humphrey Scholarship, which is a very prestigious scholarship for the semi-professionals. And I got the opportunity to come to the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication for 1 year, and I spent 10 months in Arizona. I fell in love and I got married with an American citizen. This painting is called Love Birds, and it's actually a kiss between two birds. It's very abstract, and it was made 4 years ago when I had my first exhibition, What Are the Colors of Rumi Poems, and this is of course linked directly to some love poetry of the Rumi, but it's actually two birds that are becoming one. I'm coming from a very small country which is suffering economically, so the art definitely is surviving, and it's pretty good in a way that it finds, but on the other hand, is not something that is priority. Studying art, even if you're coming from the wealthy family, is like a suicide, because everybody will tell you, don't go there, it's a waste of time, you're not going to make any money. So when people complain, oh, why do you care about art when, I don't know, the bread is more expensive, and I try to explain them, I lived in a period when you didn't have anything, and I still couldn't live without art. Art is very important to me and some other people probably.